Pembrokeshire, and we love gizmos, digital goss, and what's going on with the world of worldwide webbishness and all that sort of stuff. We love techie in a nutshell, hence why we have digital download every single week right here on Pure West Radio. We also replay it as well with Stuart Coombs on the Sunday Gaming Show. So if you do miss it for whatever reason, you can catch up with it right there. And also, of course, on the podcast as well at purewestradio.com. You can catch up with everything right there. This week, we're talking new movies, we're talking TV shows. We're looking back at what was a great Pembrokeshire County show, and also, of course, the latest that is going on with Ogi. Joining us from Ogi, Tom Stafford. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Toby. How are we doing?
Oh, good, thanks. Just about recovered from the county show, I think. Just about.
Yeah. It was one day of bliss, another day of rain.
That's the county show for you.
Classic county show.
That's how it rolls. What's been going on with Ogi then? I mean, we've been seeing you here, there, and everywhere. Some seriously major works happening just by the exchange in Haverfordwest. It's been a busy time for you.
It has, yeah. So if you haven't heard, Ogi has expanded to another 38 areas in South Wales now. We did the build announcement last week. So for out west, the names of it, which I will try and remember, it's Moncton, Pembroke Dock, Neyland are joining Milford Haven, Johnston and Haverfordwest as Ogi areas now. So if you are in those areas and you're looking to get really fast broadband, then go to ogi.wales and pre-register now, and you will get updates, and we'll be in your area very, very soon. Almost now, actually. So
yeah, it's happening quite quickly. I'll give you guys that. I mean, there's no hanging around here, is there?
No. Well, yeah, it's needed in a lot of areas, and if we've got the ability, we do try to do things very, very well and fast here at Ogi. So we're in Bridgend, Caerphilly. We're on the Carn Taff, we're expanding in East, we're expanding in the Vale now. We're going all guns blazing right now. We're expanding again, doing it all again, but it's all looking good. A lot of good feedback. The tech's there. Just got to put it in the ground and get people going super fast, innit?
That's it. And a lot of people that are getting connected, absolutely loving it, Tom. Honestly, yes. I'm hearing some great feedback. I think what people I'm most happy with, if I'm honest, is that the baseline package, whichever one you take, you're getting a little bit more than what you're paying for. And people always like that, isn't it? It's like when you get like an extra dollop of ice cream when you buy one scoop and you get one and a half. You're like, I'm buzzed. I'm happy with that. Yeah,
we're seeing some speeds which on our packaging which are not even close to the numbers we do, but we're happy to give it. We don't complain. We're always going above and beyond here. So get the 3 megabits. You can have them. You're welcome. Yeah. All from Ogi.
Happy Friday Eve. Have some
broadband. There you go.
And you were giving away lots of freebies at the county show this year. Yes, I know all the dance groups had the bobble hats, the bottles and the pens. I think were a real hit. There was freebies. Yeah, there was merch dished out everywhere, and that's what people love at the county show. They love a freebie.
Yeah, I love a freebie too. So I deal with the merch here. So I was like, you can have all of it if you want. Have 700 foam fingers, 200 butt beanie hats, bottles, waters galore. You can have them all. It's fine. People love them. Give it to them. Give it to the people.
It went down well.
It was such a good event. The photos from it were amazing. I thought your stage was incredible as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't go, but yes, I saw the updates from you and it looked brilliant. Everyone was raving.
It was great, and Martin joined us on stage as well, which was fab.
Did he take my slot? Did he take my usual?
He did. Although he did say we were talking about tech and things. I've got to leave that to Tom. Yeah, if you just want me to come and help you in the community, that's my role. But he did have a lot of praise for you, and it was great chatting to him. It's great to see the amount of people that Ogi are helping support, and how many organisations and businesses. It's great to see.
We're glad to do it. It's one of the best things that we do at Ogi. It's not just the broadband, it's the community spirit, the mission that we're on, help support local organisations and stuff. Our Kevin Ogi Fund, which is on our website, is so popular right now, and we are accepting a lot of people's applications in this time when they need a little bit of support, and Ogi can provide it. So we keep providing it, and it's brilliant. Really good feedback.
Should check it out. It's fantastic. Ogi.Wales. A few TV shows, some movies you want to talk about, Tom? Because I mean, in this ever world of streaming and downloading, obviously we need that ultra fiber connectivity to get them as quick and as fast as possible. But what is out there for us to download?
So the only reason I chose this subject this week is because have you seen House of Dragons? Game of Thrones?
I've seen the trailer. But I mean, it's hard for me to get into something like that, you know?
Is it? Oh, I thought Game of Thrones and that would be right up your alley. I thought we'd have some kindred spirit. We could talk about dragons and stuff. No,
unfortunately not, mate. No, I mean, I've always sort of said, you know, I'll wait till I'm retired to watch Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Give me something to look forward to when I'm sat there in my slippers, you know. But I mean, I do want to watch it, but no, I mean, Stranger Things. Yeah, I love Stranger Things. Yes. So I was brilliant, into that, but. Yeah, I just my biggest enemy is time. So as soon as the kids go to bed, usually I like do a workout, sort music out, ready for my DJ sets, and then it's bed. I've got quite a boring life, really.
You are the busiest man in Pembrokeshire, so I can see that. I can't see why sitting down for an hour to watch something like Dragons might not be the priority.
But fill me in. What's it all about? What's this?
So it is the prequel to Game of Thrones. It follows the Targaryen family, which is, if you don't know, you might know it doesn't make any sense. But it is absolutely phenomenal. The camera angles, the shots, the CGI, all of that tech side that goes into it is just remarkable. You wouldn't know that if you just see the video of the dragons flying, it is the level of detail that you can see, and it's just all that stuff. It's just brilliant to see. I've already seen it twice. So,
wow.
Yeah, I watched it again last night because I was like, I need to do research for the radio show, so I'll just watch it again.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
I mean, those sort of films and seasons. I mean, how much data do they use and need? Do you know, Tom? I mean,
loads. I mean, to share files for an Instagram 30-second reel is already a massive amount of data. So I can't imagine the scales of doing those.
Must be phenomenal. Yeah.
I cannot imagine it, but it always looks good. And obviously, you need to not lose frames when you're sending data. So and all that stuff, which takes even more data to use. And if you've ever sent a photo and it becomes blurry on the other side through an email, you have to avoid all that stuff happening. I couldn't imagine. But there's some very good tech people probably that know more than I do about that stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Some very clever boffins.
But so if dragons, mythical things aren't up for you and you're on to football, it's absolutely fine. Me too. The Welcome to Wrexham documentary series starts today on Disney Plus. It follows the Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. So it's something like that. Their takeover of Wrexham Football Club and goes through it from the beginning to end. It's brilliant. Apparently, so according to all the stuff that I've seen today, it is absolutely brilliant. They go through the whole, obviously, why they bought Wrexham, who was the influence to buy Wrexham, the videos of Rob on either the set of Always Sunny in Philly or Mythical Quest, watching a Wrexham game at 3:00 in the morning is just brilliant. You're just like, wow, they're not actually actors pretending to be fans; they are genuinely fans. All the Twitter stuff and how they, engage with the sponsor and the fact it is an absolutely brilliant watch.
It does look really good actually.
And they seem so nice.
And fair play to Disney Plus for getting behind that. I mean, because it is literally like Hollywood, Disney, Wrexham. But hats off to Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. So I mean, it just looks incredible. And I mean, it's a Welsh club as well.
It's the oldest Welsh club as well, isn't it? It's brilliant. But it's such a funny story because imagine if you pitched that as like not a real Ted Lasso, but it was different. It was like, right, picture this. Biggest actor in the world buys a little club in Wrexham, North Wales, and be like, get out. Just get out. No thanks.
And talking of which as well, if you haven't seen it already, the Bluebirds have got a wonderful, wonderful feature film out as well at the moment.
I need to see it.
It's phenomenal. It really is. I mean, they've gone above and beyond of the Bluebirds, and also with their new shop, you can nip in now and have a chat to the guys. The Nest, which Tom Dyer from Early Breakfast, from the Breakfast Show with Gina. He actually named the shop The Nest as well. So yeah, he did. He named it in a competition, which is so cool.
I saw. Was this on Twitter with the? Is this with the briefcase?
Yeah, that's it. You've got it.
Is this what this is about? Yes, I do remember. Yes, the nest is very fun. We had a look at it on Friday, and big plans with Ogi in there as well. We'll give you there'll be some fun things in the corner, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you do pop in.
Also,
because, yeah, Stuart went down on Friday, and he dropped off something really exciting. But I mean, loads of people have been getting in touch with what was in there. A few people were like, they don't know. But I mean, all I will say is it's Stuart Coombs from the gaming show went down with the briefcase. You can maybe put two and two together what was in there, but you got to just go down to the Nest and have some fun. And they've got great connectivity there for you to be able to do that thing.
Is it an Ogi foam finger? That's my guess. Ogi foam finger in the box.
I bet there's plenty of Ogi foam fingers in there.
I'm sure there is.
And
loves them.
You also have to. Did you hear about what Father Neil said on stage about the Ogi finger?
I did not. No.
He had an Ogi finger, and he was like, "Look, everybody, I'm fingering you all. I'm fingering you all." And that was from Father Neil. Father Neil from Alive and Kicking on a Sunday morning. Honestly, you've got to watch it back. It was hilarious. It really, really was. So, just before we go, any other sort of feature films or shows for us at all, Tom, that we need to stick on our radar?
Best one to watch is Blackbird on Apple TV. It's about a prisoner who goes to prison, has to befriend a serial killer. It's very good. It's got the actor that played Elton John and was in Taron Egerton, that's his name. He's in that. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't recommend it high enough. It's 6 episodes, but it's brilliant. That's Ogi recommended, or Tom from Ogi recommended.
You hit it right here. Oh, fantastic stuff, Tom. Always a pleasure catching up. Ogi.Wales, find out about those ultra fiber speeds. Find out about what more they can do for you to help you in the community. That's Ogi.Wales. Tom, always an absolute pleasure having you on, buddy.
Thank you, mate.
Top man, there is our digital download this